Most people think longevity is written in their genes, decided quietly at birth, beyond any real influence. But modern research paints a different picture. Across decades of population studies, lifestyle observations, and long-term aging research, scientists keep finding the same pattern. How long we live is deeply connected to what we do every single day. Not dramatic actions, not extreme routines, but small, repeatable habits that slowly shape the body and mind over time. Today, we'll explore 7 daily habits that research consistently links with healthy aging and longer life, not as promises or guarantees, but as patterns observed in people who tend to age well across different cultures and environments. Before we begin, a quick note. This video is for educational purposes only. It does not provide medical advice, diagnoses, or treatments. Everyone's health situation is unique, and this information is meant to inform, not replace professional guidance. Let's start with the first habit. One of the strongest indicators of long life is consistent, moderate physical movement. This doesn't mean intense workouts or extreme fitness routines. In fact, many long-living populations don't follow formal exercise programs at all. Instead, they move naturally throughout the day, walking, stretching, lifting, gardening, and doing everyday tasks that keep the body active. Studies repeatedly show that people who remain physically active as part of daily life tend to maintain better mobility, balance, and cardiovascular resilience as they age. A simple example is walking. People who walk regularly, not fast, not competitively, often show better overall aging markers than those who remain mostly sedentary. Movement keeps joints flexible, supports circulation, and helps the body adapt to time rather than resist it. The second habit is maintaining regular sleep rhythms. Sleep is not just rest, it's a biological reset. Research on aging consistently finds that people who maintain stable sleep patterns, going to bed and waking up at roughly the same times, tend to show healthier aging profiles. This doesn't mean perfect sleep every night, but rather respecting the body's natural rhythm. In real life, this might look like turning off screens earlier in the evening, allowing the body to wind down naturally, and waking up without extreme disruption. Sleep supports memory, emotional regulation, and physical recovery, all of which become increasingly important as the years pass. The third habit linked with longevity is eating with balance and awareness, rather than restriction or excess. Long-living populations across the world, from Mediterranean regions to parts of Asia, share a common pattern. They eat mostly whole foods, in reasonable portions, and often stop eating before feeling completely full. This isn't about following a strict diet or counting numbers. It's about eating slowly, noticing hunger cues, and favoring foods that have been part of human diets for generations. Vegetables, legumes, grains, fruits, and modest amounts of protein appear repeatedly in longevity research. People who eat this way tend to support stable energy levels and metabolic balance over long periods of time. The fourth daily habit is staying socially connected. Longevity isn't just physical, it's deeply social. Large-scale studies have found that people who maintain meaningful relationships often live longer and age more comfortably than those who experience chronic isolation. Social connection doesn't require large friend groups or constant interaction. It can be as simple as regular conversations, shared meals, or feeling part of a community. In daily life, this might mean checking in with family, talking to neighbors, or participating in group activities. Human beings evolved as social creatures, and the presence of connection appears to buffer stress and support emotional resilience over time. The fifth habit involves managing stress through routine, perspective, and recovery. Stress itself isn't the problem, it's how long it stays in the body. People who tend to age well often have daily ways of releasing tension, whether through prayer, reflection, breathing, time in nature, or quiet routines. Research shows that chronic stress, when left unchecked, can influence many aspects of aging. But small daily practices that allow the nervous system to settle seem to make a measurable difference over the years. This doesn't mean eliminating stress, it means giving the body a chance to reset regularly. The sixth habit linked to longevity is maintaining a sense of purpose. This is one of the most fascinating findings in aging research. People who feel that their life has meaning, whether through work, family roles, creative pursuits, or service, often show better long-term health outcomes. Purpose doesn't have to be grand or public. It might be caring for a garden, helping grandchildren, volunteering, or pursuing a personal interest. Studies suggest that having a reason to get up each morning supports mental engagement and emotional well-being, both of which play important roles in how people experience aging. The seventh and final habit is maintaining curiosity and mental engagement. Long-living individuals often continue learning, exploring, and adapting well into later life. This could mean reading, learning new skills, engaging in hobbies, or simply staying interested in the world. Mental stimulation appears to support cognitive resilience over time. In everyday terms, this might look like trying new recipes, learning a language, playing games, or staying open to new ideas. The brain, like the body, responds to use, and curiosity keeps it active. Taken together, these 7 habits form a quiet but powerful pattern. None of them promise long life. None of them prevent aging. But they consistently appear in the lives of people who tend to age with strength, clarity, and balance. What's important is that these habits are not extreme. They're accessible, adaptable, and built slowly over time. Longevity, according to modern research, is not about chasing youth. It's about supporting the systems that allow the body and mind to adapt gracefully to change. Small daily choices, how we move, sleep, eat, connect, manage stress, find meaning, and stay curious, accumulate year after year. And while no one can control the future, these habits give the body the best possible environment to do what it's designed to do. Continue. If there's one message to take away, it's this: healthy aging is less about doing everything perfectly and more about doing simple things consistently. Every day is another opportunity to support your long-term well-being, not through fear or pressure, but through awareness and care. Thank you for watching. If you found this educational and helpful, feel free to like, subscribe, and share. And remember, longevity isn't built overnight. It's shaped quietly, one day at a time.